Welcome to Witham Sounding Board, a podcast sharing powerful business tips, insights, and trends for those seeking to become a rock star in their industry.
Good day, and welcome to Witham's Lodging Insights and Innovations podcast. My name is Lena Combs. I'm a partner here at Witham and the practice leader of the firm's hospitality services team. Today I have with me Molly Goins-Cox, who is Witham's Chief Innovation Officer. Today we'll be talking about how companies of any size can innovate and how to get started. Thank you, Molly, for joining us today and talking about this timely topic and providing your insights to the lodging industry.
All right. Thank you, Lena. Really excited to be here and to have a quick chat with you about innovation and what we're up to.
So let's start at the beginning. Why is innovation important for lodging and hospitality companies?
Well, innovation is all about growing, and lodging companies are very interested in setting themselves apart from their competition. And through innovation, it gives the lodging companies the opportunity to grow their business and to be more efficient. I often think about companies like Blockbuster Video, BlackBerry, Encyclopedia Britannica. These were all companies that were once, out there, but where are they today? And they were really kind of living in the moment and not evolving with their competition. So with them, we have really, focusing on innovation and how we can evolve and service our clients and seeking ways to differentiate.
So just to further that, how did you get started with innovation at Witham?
Yeah, great question. First off, how I got started is I really dived in and had to really understand the culture of innovation at Witham. I interviewed leadership, I conducted an all-team member survey, and through all of these discussions and the survey information, it was really fabulous to learn that that Witham really had a resounding culture of innovation, and they were very encouraging. They supported innovation, and a lot of innovation was already happening at the company. Of course, when I was doing the interviews too, I was really listening carefully to understand pain points, both with our clients, internal clients and external clients and team members. And this really is the genesis of innovation.
So when we talk about innovation with companies, some companies might think, well, we're too small for that, right? Whether it's a resource constraint or something else. Is there any difference on the approach to innovation based on the size of a company?
Yeah, great question. I do hear this a lot. And based off my experiences, other than having just more team members and money and bench strength, I think the answer is no. I do think companies who are wildly successful with innovation, they're very deliberate and they keep it simple and very practical. They also have great reputations and value your client relationship. So as long as you're focused on those things, I think there's a path for any size company to be really successful. And it's a really good starting point for them on their innovation journey.
So maybe if you could tell us, how do you innovate at Witham? And maybe those steps can kind of help people to understand what that process looks like.
Okay, awesome. So at Witham, we believe everyone can innovate. So I started with establishing the structure, how we were going to do it, the discipline, and getting quick wins. So some things are just kind of just do it, when you first get involved with innovation. These are like process changes, work step changes. These are things that you can really rapidly do. We also implemented what we call like mini low-code, no-code enhancements for our work papers. So I was looking for where could I get some momentum and where can we help to simplify, how the work is done with our team members. And then in addition to that, we layered on firm-wide training for our leaders and team members. We aligned innovation owners, and then we established a challenge. And we called it the Year of Innovation, and we opened it up across the firm. It was really cool. So during this year, we established the process. How do you do it? We opened up this innovation platform. This is where all team members had the ability to submit ideas, and all team members had full transparency on who was submitting ideas and what kind of ideas were being submitted. And then another big area was you get a lot of great ideas and you have to build in some type of prioritization. Like, how are you going to choose which projects to work on or which ideas move forward? So those are some key pieces that you need to do to make sure you're doing as you're establishing your program and evolving it. We also made sure we were focused on identifying not just doing our business better, but also looking what are new services or different things that would help our team members and our clients.
So Molly, what are a couple of just low-hanging fruit types of examples where people could really get their teeth into it and get started fast? To your point earlier about seeing results quickly, right? Sort of the Dave Ramsey method of debt reduction, right, for innovation.
Yes. So lots of opportunities. You're really looking for technology has just accelerated over the past 5 years and will continue to accelerate at a pace that, it's just unheard of. And so looking for those opportunities of where you can do something by leveraging technology or process improvements through technology versus manually doing them and having your team members work that way. And then also in that area of communications, today's consumers just use so many different channels, and it's really trying to figure out what are those easier ways that you can get to your clients and consumers, through media and different channels. I think those are a couple of areas that we found a lot of success.
So would it be fair to say that not every innovation has a big price tag associated with it, but could have some significant savings for companies internally?
Absolutely. We've had them as small as things that cost a couple $100 to where, even in the lower end, like under like $5,000 and $10,000. So there's just, yes, everyone can innovate, and you can do it almost anywhere across your business as well.
So one of the things, of course, when we talk about initiatives and what we're doing, right, of course, it's begin with the end in mind. What does success look like? So how do you measure success in an innovation process?
Okay, super. So a lot of people just, want to jump to the bottom line. And I was very strategic, and it was really important for our firm there were several areas we wanted to measure our success through. So we wanted, that everyone could innovate. We wanted to make sure that everyone was given that opportunity to do that. So we were actually tracking and measuring how many ideas were submitted. So something very simple, but that just, and initially in our first year, we had well over 200 ideas that were submitted. We also looked at how do you make sure your team members or your staff and everyone is fully trained and knows how to do it. And so we designed and developed training, and we trained over 1,300 team members on our innovation process, tools, and capabilities. Another area we measured was we celebrate our innovation team members. We provided over $13,000 last year of Witham Bucks. So those individuals who submitted ideas, as well as those projects that went from an idea to a full-blown project and it was actually delivered, they got additional Witham Bucks. And then we also have a monthly celebration day too that Witham introduced. And so around the 20th of every month, we acknowledge those team members who have submitted ideas or who fully implemented ideas. And I think the last big area is the one everyone jumps to right away, but we were looking for where were we going to add value, add benefits, and we identified well over 3.5 million of opportunities that Witham could execute on, and in year one we delivered over 1 million. So those are kind of 4 key areas that we zeroed in on to measure our success.
Right, but regardless of how many zeros are behind that number, they're significant to companies and to the team members to be acknowledged and rewarded for participating in that. And I'm guessing collaboration is a big part of that as well.
Absolutely.
Of course. So you mentioned training, and of course training is really important, continuous learning. It's engaging for people, it benefits companies, but where could people who don't have a team like we do at Witham, where could they go to get some training on how to be innovation leaders and really get this process started for their own lodging companies?
Okay, super. Yeah. It's everywhere. And in fact, I was recently speaking with one of our office leaders, and many companies, before they'll even do business with you anymore, are looking to see if you are innovative. So it really is front and center in all industries today. And some easy places to get information are like Witham. We're very connected with LinkedIn Learning, and they have all types of certification programs, videos, and just like you have a question around innovation, lots of resources that you can find readily available. Another big place that you can go to is YouTube. YouTube has a lot of videos that you can Google those topics, and many, there's lots of videos available on that and how to get started, and different protocols that people have used. So yeah, very, very important when you're getting started. Those are two easy places to go to. And then I think another function or something that can help you get started with innovation, it's really understanding your pain points. Where are things kind of not as smooth as they could be? Or like we were talking about a few minutes ago, what's your competition doing? Are they doing things that are making it more smooth? Or, just when someone's there, it's just, eliminating the pain points or eliminating anything that feels negative to, to someone who you're serving. So I do think that continuous process improvement is a really big part of that. And with that, I mean, all of these services, YouTube, LinkedIn, et cetera, has a ton of videos and information on continuous process improvement, including like Lean Sigma, Six Sigma, and tools and capabilities like that. And at Witham, we actually built our own internal training, and we launched that to all of our team members as well. And we have a actual hub, an innovation hub that we have. So all resources and all things innovation are in one location, so team members have full access to that as well.
Terrific. Well, it's a fascinating topic, certainly, and you don't have to be as creative as you might think in order to help with innovation, right? Come up with ideas. So you can just think about how you could maybe do more with less, and your own pain points inside your company. So I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today. I know that you could probably talk for hours about this subject, and it is really important for companies to understand. So I appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you. I enjoyed it.
If you have any questions about today's podcast, please reach out to us through witham.com/hospitality.